limit as t goes to -2 of t cubed plus 8 over t to the 4th minus 16. The first thing we're going to do is try plugging a -2 in for each of the t's. In the numerator, that'll be -2 cubed plus 8. In the denominator, that'll be -2 to the 4th minus 16. In the numerator, -2 cubed, that's 3 negatives. That'll be a negative. 2 cubed is an 8. -8 plus 8. In the denominator, -2 to the 4th, that's 4 negatives. That will become positive. 2 to the 4th is a 16. And we will have 16 minus 16. In the numerator, -8 plus 8 is 0. In the denominator, 16 minus 16 is also 0. We have the 0 over 0 indeterminate form. We will need to rework this since these are power functions. We can try the factor and cancel method. So we will have limit as t goes to -2 of, now the first one is a sum of cubes. 8 is 2 cubed. The way to factor a sum of cubes is to write each of the two numbers that are being cubed, the t, the 2, square each of them in the second expression. That'll be a t squared and a 4. Multiply the two of them for the middle term. That'll be 2 times t. This is always a plus. That sign will match. That's a plus. This sign here is always opposite of this sign here. That'll make it be a minus. Divided by. Now the denominator is a difference of squares with t squared, so that it's t squared and t squared. Those multiply to be t to the 4th, and a positive 4 and a -4 to make the -16. So we haven't yet produced the factors that need to cancel to remove the 0 over 0. I would expect a t plus 2, since t is going to -2. It would be a t plus 2 in the numerator and denominator. I see the t plus 2 in the numerator right now. I do not see it in the denominator, though this does factor as a difference of squares, and that should produce the other t plus 2. So we will now need to do that step. In the numerator, we leave it all alone. In the denominator, this first one is a sum of squares. That never factors. But the difference of squares will factor into t plus 2 and t minus 2. And we have a t plus 2 in the numerator and denominator as expected. That's making the 0 over 0. Those can cancel with each other at this point. And we now have limit as t goes to -2 of t squared minus 2t plus 4 over t squared plus 4 times t minus 2. We can retry the -2 for each of the t's. In the numerator, we will have -2 squared minus 2 times a -2 plus a 4. In the denominator, we will have a -2 squared plus a 4 quantity times a -2 minus a 2. In the numerator, -2 squared is a positive 4. -2 times -2 is a positive 4 plus 4. In the denominator, -2 squared is a 4 plus the 4. -2 minus 2 is a -4. In the numerator, 4 plus 4 plus 4 is going to be 12. In the denominator, 4 plus 4 is 8 times a -4. We can reduce the 4 and the 12 partially, leaving a 3 in the numerator, and a 1 with the negative in the denominator. and therefore we will end up with negative 3 over 8.